Ganics. I'm your cybernetic gamer slash host, trainer, and welcome back to another episode on the TrainerGamer channel, where our motto is, it's not about beating the final boss, it's about becoming the final boss. That means using cheats, mods, trainers, and whatever else it takes to make that happen. For this playthrough, we'll be continuing with the Frostpunk series, in the words, Frostpunk 2. So, if you followed us with our first playthrough of, well, only playthrough of Frostpunk, you'll know that the reason why Pilot, my co-host, Silent co-host, the reason why we started playing that one was because, we were sort of watching one of those, isekai animes, and we thought, if we had the power to do stuff like this, could we also save the world? So, what better option to do? What better way to prove that than through this? So, with that, let's get started. So, let's see. Okay, first things first. Alright, let's lower the master volume a little, so... Alright, so, new story, Wanderers. Difficulty, Citizen. You can customize the game's difficulty only when starting a new game. Survivor mode, Citizen, Officer, well, let's see which one does. Citizen, okay, Officer, Steward, Captain. Let's see. We'll go with this one, just for now. Who knows? Depending on how things go, we may end up playing again with a higher difficulty level. Alright, let's go.
Steward. Captain. Can you hear us? Captain!
Do you hear us?
A generation ago, we fled the crumbling British Empire as the world froze around us. I held New London together.
Oh, so that's the captain.
United, we survived 30 years of whiteouts.
Nice.
But the world around us is dead. Empty.
Right for taking. The city falls.
Vestas.
Merely surviving is not enough. We have to expand. After all, it's us who survived the end of the world.
Yes. Now what?
Wow, that is one hell of a grim intro. The Wanderers, Prologue. We've been roaming the frozen desert for years. Many of us do not remember a world before the Great Frost. Now another whiteout is coming, and again we've reached the old machine. Again, we will rely on its furnace to provide heat through the storm. In the past, we always made sure there were enough supplies for the next whiteout, but our numbers have grown through the years. Providing for everyone is getting harder and harder. We are the first to arrive. More will be joining. We will weather the storm as one. Damn straight. We must survive. Prologue. Okay. Fight the cold. Welcome to the prologue. It will teach you the basics you'll need for what lies ahead. The old dreadnought remains in pieces under layers of snow, but the scattered wagons still have resources inside. First, we must break ice to reach one of the oil wagons and construct an extraction district to use it. Then we can turn on the dreadnought's furnace to heat us, and those who will inevitably join later. We will restart the furnace. Alright, so, that being said, let's see. Excellent. So, like most of our previous playthroughs and games, we'll be using the Wand app, formerly known as WeMod, one of the best catalogs for trainers, and one that this channel cannot endorse enough, quite frankly. So, massive resources? No. So, let's see. We're going to hold off on something like this. You know, if you make it too easy, it gets boring. So, let's see. Infinite deposits. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Instant construction. Yep. Let's see. Constructions will be completed instantly. Frost breaking included. Okay. Instant district expansion. We'll hold off on that. Instant research. Okay, we'll go with that one. Let's see. Okay, let's proceed for now and see what we get. Okay, so what's this? Frostbreak area. Okay, frostbreaking. Initially, you can only build districts in a limited area. Makes sense. The wider terrain is covered in frozen stiff ground, which is impossible to construct upon. Okay, so it's basically like trying to build on ice. Sorry, I'm not sure where I was going with that. To widen the buildable area, we need to use frost breakers. Okay. To start frost breaking, press the, I guess we'll call that the frost breaking button, located on the bottom right of the screen. Next, select one of the available tiles, which are highlighted in white. Okay, select this, and locate it on the edge of the buildable area. Remember to build districts. Wait, did I miss anything? No. Remember to build districts on resource deposits covered by frozen ground. You'll need to frost break those tiles first. Oh, wait, no, I misread that. Remember to build districts on resource deposits covered by frozen ground, blah, 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 blah. You know the rest. Frost breaking cost is calculated per tile, and you can select up to 8 tiles. Okay. So let's see. Alright, so oil wagon. So, did that do it? Oh, right. Okay, so... Whoops. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Either the camera is incredibly sensitive, or... Oh, right. Wrong button. Sorry, guys. This is essentially a new playthrough for us, so... Yeah. Give us a... Cut us some slack. We're gonna be learning how to use the camera function a little bit. Okay, so construct district. Extraction. Oil. As the thick black liquid oozes through the pipes, our people rejoice. The carcass of this old machine is a testament to the hardships that made us. But more importantly, it's our haven in the storm. It has allowed us to weather many whiteouts, and it will do so again. We have oil, we can turn on the furnace. Select the Dreadnought Wreck to access furnace controls. Once turned on, the Dreadnought's furnace will automatically convert oil into heat. Okay. And let there be heat. Ah! Provide basic infrastructure. The furnace is on. We have enough oil to cover current needs, but the cold will still affect people until they have proper shelter. Housing will best protect us from the cold if built in close proximity to the furnace. However, we'll need prefabricated parts for construction. We brought some with us, the rest we need to extract from the wagon wreckages. Okay, so... Okay, I'm sorry, give me 1 second here. Okay, so that's the oil. Housing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Frost break to a construction wagon and build an extraction district to provide prefabs. Okay, so there's oil, there's fertile soil, and there's the construction wagon. There we go. Okay, so... Ah! Okay, my screw up. Alright, so... let's pull up the trainer and set scraps. So, let's go with a 500 for now. There we go. Alright, so... is it this one right here? Gain access to food. We have secured heat and shelter for the time being. We'll need more when the others arrive. But for now, we must turn our attention to the incoming whiteout. First, we must frost break to the small patches of fertile soil suitable for growing food. Then we must store it in easily accessible depots. We must move quickly so no one starves. Yeah, cause for some reason you Ganics really don't like starving. I don't know. Being an android myself, I never really understood the concept of eating. Now, my co-host over here, who is stuffing his face still, can't seem to not stuff his face. No, 5 minutes. 5 minutes can you go without eating? Whatever. Yeah, he's being difficult. Anyway, so let's see. Okay, we got the oil right there. Okay, so we gotta go down there. Okay, so food district. And as you can see by the amount, 900,000, that's a clear indication that the infinite resource deposit, the trainer is activated. So let's put that this way. Okay, we have secured our immediate survival. Now, we must stockpile as much food as we can before the whiteout forces us to take shelter. To do that, we need to produce more food than our current demand. With the second group of wanderers spotted just over the horizon, we must act quickly. We must be ready. Okay, so... what's this? The arrival. Incoming whiteout. The second group of wanderers has arrived as expected, though they bring with them foul portents. Wow, the vocabulary in the sequel has really gone up. The Frost speaks with a clear voice. The signs are there, one elder urges. The whiteout follows fast on our heels. We have little time left. We must gather enough food for everyone. We must survive. So, stockpile enough food to survive the whiteout for 95 weeks. Provide enough heat and shelter for the incoming wanderers. Oy. Well, good thing they got us. Ugh, this camera is going to be a pain to maneuver. Okay, so districts stockpile enough food to survive the whiteout. Okay, so let's do some. Alright, so we have some fertile soil there. We have some fertile soil there. So let's start expanding. $90 more prefabs. Okay, so okay. Materials scarce, food limited. We need shelter. So, what are we missing? Oh, so we need more prefabs. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. So, let's open up the trainer again. 500 should do for now. For now. There we go. So, food. Let's see. Materials. Prefabs. Oh, well. Let's see. Is there a way to expand this? Probably not. So, housing. Okay, so yeah, we need more housing. I guess right here. Oof. Alright, that's not bad. Okay, so we got housing going, materials. Alright, so let's do a little more frost baking. Frost baking. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, again, my co-host is stuffing his face in front of me and I've got food on the brain. Which is weird, considering I'm an android. I don't eat. Okay, that's gonna help a bit. prefabs. Okay, so for prefabs, let's go ahead and crank this up to 1,000. Okay, so let's see. Construct hubs. What are these? Scraps. Ah, okay. Oh, well, yeah. Alright, so let's crank that up to 1,000. Why do I keep Xing out? Sorry about that. Let's build another one right there. So that means we have to work just that little bit less. Huh. Okay, so 100,000. So we've got that one, that one. I think that's it, at least in close by. Seal colony. Oil wagon. Construction wagon. Alright, I guess we'll move farther, or more towards this. Alright. Okay, so, and, okay, so we're short on the workforce, but, you know what? Oh. Pouring soil in our hands. We've been here so many times, the soil is depleting. Each year there's more of us and less of the earth. We're running out of fertile soil. One day, there will be nothing to grow on. We may not be able to make it through without sacrifice. I could do with less if it means more of us make it through alive. We may not be able to fill food stockpiles without exceptional measures. Consider asking the Wanderers to tighten belts or instill emergency shifts in food districts. Okay, so prepare for the whiteout. Order emergency shifts. Instruct the Wanderers to tighten belts. Okay, there's the emergency shift. Huh, let's see. there's the emergency shift, but where's the option to... Oh, there we go. The Wanderers will ration their food to save more for the whiteout, intentionally going hungry so there's more for later. Well, we have 80 weeks. Stockpile's ready in 58 weeks at current rate, so we'll still make it. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, so we're out of workforce. So there's only 30 available. And we need 10 more. Alright, so that's got us 60. Ah! Really? Okay, so we have 120. That should be more than enough to get this. Oof. There it is. The harsh conditions in the camp take their toll on our people. Some are no longer able to work due to illness and injury. Of course. If this continues, our workforce will dwindle, endangering our abilities to sustain the camp. Ensure district temperature levels remain above cold to keep your people in good health. Okay, check. This will open the heat management overlay, allowing you to allocate more heat to a specific district. Not enough fuel. Okay, so we'll turn this one off. Ah, for real? Okay, that one's got heat. That one's got no heat. That one's got heat. So does that one. So... Oh, okay. I think I'm starting to get it. Okay, so... so... Alright, that one should be good. Alright. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to hold off on that one. Okay, so things are looking alright. We can still make it. Let's speed things up a little. Alright. Yeah, it looks like the whiteout's coming. There we go. Crap. Okay. Good. Alright, it's not looking too bad. Is there anything else we can build? Yeah, there's not much else we can do other than just wait. Oh, hold up. Looking at her grandchildren playing. My knees ache and my fingers are so stiff. I can't hold the needle anymore. I've lived a full life. It warms my heart to see little Aisling and Cillian play by the evening fire, but maybe this is it. I've talked with the other elders. If it comes to it, we will go. I won't let my grandchildren starve. Some people are ready to sacrifice themselves to lower the food requirement. Oh, hell no! No, we're not abandoning anyone. We'll make it. What's this here? Huh. We're making good progress. People don't have to starve. Oh. Shocked at the sight of seals. Seals! I can't believe my eyes. We haven't seen them since before the Great Frost. How did they survive? There's enough meat there to feed everybody. We're saved. But should we slay them if the Lord spared them from the end of the world too? The seal colony can supplement our food production. Yeah, except we don't have the people to break the ice. Yeah, see, we're short on the workforce. And unfortunately, we're not that overpowered as to create a populace. So, yeah, scraps, prefabs, cores, steam, and guard squad. That's, well, yeah, I don't think that counts. Deposits, construct, district expansion. Yeah, there's nothing about adding more population. We're just gonna have to wait it out. To be ready for temperature changes, keep an eye on the weather timeline, located on the top right. Okay, that's the same. When the temperature drops, your districts will get colder too, requiring more heat to make them livable. When temperatures rises, your district gets warmer too, requiring less heat to make them livable. Ensure you have enough fuel stockpile to be ready for the temperature changes. You may construct fuel stockpiles to expand stockpile capacity. Okay, then why was that not there? Why was that not available to us in the first place? Okay. Yeah, see? Oi. We did it. We secured enough food to survive the incoming whiteout. Our workers will make some last-minute preparations before the storms arrive. We should try and keep our people warm for this time. We will survive. Eh. Okay, so... Oops, sorry. Okay, so let's deactivate that. Deactivate that. See, still not enough fuel. And it only stores food. Ah. see. This. Oof. Okay, so what are we missing? Okay, we need materials. Okay. Alright, so let's make that an even 1,000. Okay, so okay, so alright, what am I missing here? Oof. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure this isn't the most positive playthrough or positive beginning playthrough you've all seen us go through. I mean, we've already got like over 230 sick, and to be fair, that's our fault. Alright? This is really a bit of a blind playthrough for us, so we apologize for that. Whiteout is here. Yeah, let's just send these guys home. Nope. Sorry, people. Looks like we gotta keep feeding that oil. Okay, so, how badly did we screw up? Against all odds, the Wanderers' survival. When the whiteout hit the camp, the Wanderers were ready. Oh, okay. Okay, so we didn't botch up that badly. When the whiteout hit the camp, the Wanderers were ready. Everyone was thankful we acted fast and gathered enough food in time. The miracle of the seal colony strengthened our hope that our journey will lead to a promised land. Our elders have added this story to their great tales, alongside warnings about a sinful city that still pumps smoke into the sky. Well, that's not foreboding. We survived the end of the world. Oh, it's a cutscene. Now what? What are they gonna show us? The music's building up. Holy! Is that our city? Holy crap! Look at that! That is awesome! The old captain is dead. New London is weak. Oh. Food is low, overpopulation looms, coal is running out. People yearn for a future worth dreaming of, but is it the same future for all? Keep the city together. Or hold its hand on its deathbed. Yeah, that's not happening. We're surviving this. Scraping the barrel. Alright, let's get started. Coal is running out. The captain is dead. Dang. That sucks. As he weakened, growing divisions brought city maintenance to a grinding halt. Yeah, of course it did. 30 years of doing the same bloody thing over and over and over and over again. Suddenly, the one person dies, and it all goes to hell, of course. Now, New London is left to suffer the consequences. As steward, it is your charge to lead, but you must prove yourself. The overcrowded city is low on resources. Use this warmer year to build more shelter, secure coal, and power the generator back on. Let's get to work. Alright. Okay. Frost break to a shallow coal seam and construct an extraction district. Turn on the generator. Construct new housing districts to address the lack of shelter. Okay, so let's clean up these people's mess. So, shallow coal seam, shallow coal seam. Okay, so yeah, there's plenty over here. Frozen forest. There's food to the north. Alright, first things first. Next, we need an extraction district. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so. Okay, we've got 240 coal. Turn it on. Let there be heat. Alright, so.
The steward appreciates all your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time.
Yeah, right. We got more important things to do. So, what's this? Oh, cool. Okay. Whoa, what is that an automaton? Oh, it's probably the Frostbreaker. So, housing. So, wait, does this mean that it's warmer? Oh, okay. So the red was a bad thing. Okay, so we're... Oh. The generator wakes. A child is born. People gather around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows heat on us yet again. This is the heart of the city, our last line of defense against the cold. Yeah, and the guy making all the hard decisions is just a slab of meat. Anyway, our first hope for the future, any future. Steward, there's a couple who says their first child, a daughter, was born at the exact moment the generator sprang to life again. That's convenient. They called her Lily May. They asked that you bless her. You gave us hope back. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future ahead of her. Okay. May your life be warm and winds spare your paths. Alright, so, let's see. Okay, we've already got some. Let's get some more houses in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scraping the barrel. Good work, Steward. We have secured a new coal deposit. It's part of the last vein in New London. There are still some deposits left, but they won't last for long. Oh yes they will. Compliments of us. But, whatever. We'll need to improve our mining to use it efficiently, but the city's communities are voicing different ideas about how to do it. We need to decide whose ideas are worth pursuing. We must choose a solution. Let's see. Research Institute.
Stupid.
Different ideas. Communities of New London. A small crowd gathers outside the new Research Institute, arguing how to exploit the last coal vein. The Faith Keepers and the New Londoners. Wow. If you were with us for our last Frostpunk playthrough, it kind of feels a little canon since we went with the Faith Keepers. But yeah, anyway, the Faith Keepers and New Londoners want us to lean on machine-powered mining, but the Frostlanders would have us pursue a more frugal solution. Okay, all right. They would never display such discord under the captain's rule. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their idea. The communities of New London have different perspectives. You may not be able to please everyone. Well, you know what they say about trying to serve two masters. Alright, so, idea tree. We need new ideas to move forward. However, different communities may propose diverging answers to the same issue. They will only pursue solutions that align with their worldview. Choosing a community to develop an idea will improve their relations with that community. So, I guess that means if we choose one thing or one community's idea, the other will see it as favoritism, I guess. Well, let's see. Coal mines. Dust coal mine. Mining operation where residue coal dust is sucked up and compressed into briquettes. Why did I say briquettes? Into briquettes to make maximum use of the resource. So it'll be an increase with 150 coal. But the negative is disease is slightly increased and the increase in demand for materials. Ugh. Blasting coal mine. Operation using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal deposits, generating noxious fumes. Oh, that's even worse. Squalors increased. Material demand is even higher. Ugh. Disease is slightly increased. The likelihood that people in your city will get sick, increasing as their bodies are worn down by the cold, or the likelihood that people in your city will get sick, increasing as their bodies are worn down by the cold and difficult work conditions. Well, yeah, let's go with that.
The Research Institute has proposed a new idea.
We still gotta build more shelters. Oh. this sucks. I can't believe we have to pick and choose who to help just to keep them from freezing to death. It's annoying. Oh, right. Okay, now's a good opportunity. Where is it? Instant district expansion. There we go. Ah. So, can we build one more housing district? Alright. So, got that. This is gonna take some figuring out. Alright, so let's see. We got prefabs. Okay, we're gonna need some of those. Definitely food and material. Well, let's start right here. Okay. So we're out of heat stamps. Well, fortunately, we can take care of that. So let's make that even 2,000. Right there, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've got food. Now we need to bring in some materials. Start this way. Let's see. That's materials. So is it an extraction? I guess it is.
Please give the right of way to frost-breaking teams in transit.
Okay, so this one, and we'll do this one here. A place to settle differences. With the new mine, the impending doom of depleting coal is postponed. Yet differences between communities remain. The weakening captain wanted to establish a council to settle them. He didn't live to see it through. It falls to you, steward. The people of New London want a say in how it's run. The first decision, whether you should continue to lead the city. We need a council. Well, shit. Damn. Okay. What's this? Such relief to have you back on. O holy generator, provider, and sustainer. It's a prayer. Okay, so come on. There we go. Council gathers for the first time. First council session. Anticipation fills the air as the council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for years, but those times died with him. Now the communities of the city want their say. Man, that's kind of a kick in the nuts if you think about it. I mean, the guy ruled fairly, kept things going for 30 years, and now that he's gone, everyone's like, well, to hell with it. We want our say. It's kind of like, what's that saying? The cat's away. Anyway, the Faith Keepers are the only organized faction and have a strong opinion on everything. They are devoted to what they claim was the late captain's vision. A godly society built on progress, equality, and tradition. The New Londoners and Frostlanders clash over our survival strategy, though neither has a firm stance on economic or social issues. Then there are those who view the Faith Keepers with contempt for their role in New London's history, but they keep to the shadows, for now. Oh, this is going to be fun. Frickin' politics. Wow. It is nicely designed, for its simplicity. The Council. When you return to the Council in the future, you will be able to propose new laws to vote upon. But for now, a special vote needs to happen. The communities of New London have to accept you as their leader. Be careful. If you fail, this will be the end of your rule. Sheesh. Let's see. Negotiate with delegates to try to influence the way they vote. Let's see. So vote for. I guess that means to keep us. let's see. Use a community action on New Londoners fund projects. Fund projects beneficial to their community. The larger their population, the more heat stamps required to fund them. Automated logistics bay. Logistics bay where machines manufacture expedition equipment on demand to minimize personnel and storage needs. Research ventilation tower. Structures that use high-powered mechanical fans to disperse foul air outside the city. Squalor decrease. 300. Let's see. -1 temperature level. Oh, that's not good. Well, I guess this one would be the best. Alright.
Hear ye, hear ye. The eyes have it.
Wow, so 26 were for against us. A steward you shall remain. Good. There are challenges ahead. Expanding coal extraction is a great success, but the vein will only last so long. Not if we have anything to say about it. We need to explore the Frostland for a permanent source of fuel. Otherwise, the city will have no future at all. We must find more fuel. Alright, build a logistics district
New London
on an old way
has its
station.
first steward.
Use fun project on the New Londoners. So, oh, here we go. Fun project. The New Londoners are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Alright. So, before we do anything else... Oh, so it has a zoom function. Alright. Let's see what ideas are also available. Advanced coal mines. Operation using large vertical shaft to allow more teams to mine coal at the same time. Okay, so it's an increase in material demand. Ugh. Advanced blasting coal mine. Operation using high-power explosive charges to maximize mining efficiency at the cost of significant... Man, these guys really don't care about how much pollution is spread. Well, let's see how much material we have available. Though, not very much. can now survey the frozen lands around New London and find a source of fuel to ensure its future. Let's see. Overpopulation and dwindling fuel reserves force many residents of New London to take refuge in these temporary shelters built around a small hot spring. Its inhabitants wait for conditions to improve enough for them to return home. It's a lot of people. Let's take a look at what housing we have
Logistic
available.
district operational. First expeditions in search for fuel will be launching shortly.
Okay, so well, I guess it's as good a time as any. Alright, so need to build housing. Okay, so we have a decent workforce. So let's see. Ugh, we're gonna need prefabs and more material. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, and we need more prefabs, which is where the trainer comes in.
Heat leaks kill. Check the seals on all doors and windows regularly.
Alright, materials are looking good. guess for now, let's just clear out as much of all this that we can. Guided voting. The steward will declare a motion vitally important to the city's survival, curtailing debate and convincing many wavering delegates to support it. Unlocks the guided voting procedure, which greatly increases the odds of passing a law in the council. There's so much to do. Okay, so let's check out the research real quick. Housing insulation. Coarse mineral fill. To provide a basic layer of insulation, the walls and ducts of all dwellings will be packed with fibers derived from raw slag and other industrial byproducts. Okay. I mean, if everyone's for it, might as well.
The Research Institute has proposed a new idea.
Alright, let's see what else. Advanced housing insulation. Asbestos lining. The insulate district ability in housing district permanently increases the temperature level by 2. To take advantage of the natural properties of its fibers, dwellings will be upgraded with asbestos-laden materials to prevent heat leaks and promote energy conservation. It's asbestos, so, is that a good thing? I mean, well, I guess if you're desperate.
Our researchers have developed a new idea and await their next task.
Let's see what else there is. Workplace insulation. Thermal airlocks. To prevent heat leaks, all workplace access points will be fitted with airtight chambers that isolate them from the cold outside. Well, if everyone's for it.
Citizens, our researchers have completed their latest project.
Advanced workplace insulation. Modular partitions. To reduce thermally inefficient open spaces, workplaces will be equipped with thick screens used to reconfigure interiors based on current needs. If it works.
The Research Institute is ready.
Man, the guy on the PA is really just trolling. What's a heat dispatcher? Heat dispatcher. Heat dispatching control center where engineering teams monitor and optimize district heating, boosting the heat utilization efficiency. +1 temperature level? What do these guys have? Heat dispatching control center where engineering teams use automated actuators to tune up district heating, boosting the heat utilization efficiency. Well, let's see what else we have. Okay, efficient circuits. Improves pump mechanisms to move heat through districts more efficiently, lowering the amount that must be allocated to achieve a given local temperature. Increasing the heat allocation level in a district will cost 25 heat instead of 30 heat. Okay, I mean, if everyone's for it.
The Research Institute has concluded.
Heating hub insulation, squalor containment. Air corridors. Oh, well, it looks like all of these guys are for it. By isolating emissions producing districts from the rest of the city with air corridors, we can protect nearby residents from harmful fumes and particles. Oh, reduced by... Okay, so let's see. Squalor reduced by 50%, the squalor produced by district proximity. Okay.
The Research Institute has concluded its latest task and is ready for its next priority.
Heating hub insulation. Lined heating towers. Thickening the insulation around the heating hubs. Outermost sections prevents leakage, reducing the heat required to operate them. Heating hubs require 30% less heat. Alright.
The Research Institute has concluded its latest task and is ready for its next.
Alright. Okay, so... Oh, nice. Woo, sweet. Let's see. Okay, that's good. So we have a lot more people now, which means we can start frost breaking.
Please dispatch gift boxes to the steward by post to avoid unnecessary queuing.
Oof. Okay, so we need more heat stamps. All right. And we need materials. So oh. Looking for trouble. Cindy's pa Wen got her a governess, like she's gonna be a duchess or something. Not on our watch. We roughed up the little... Ouch. Jeez. Ferguson's boys will learn this too. If they try and wife us again tonight, we'll pull razors and say we'll... Yeesh Louise. The lack of law regulating childhood is causing tension to rise throughout the city. Yeesh, man. What? What happened to the child centers that we created? Let's see. Research speed is slightly increased. All children must work alongside one of their relatives so that they learn their trade and continue their family tradition. Okay, mandatory school. To guarantee that all children have the skills and knowledge needed in the city, we will establish a mandatory school program supported by the city. Well, Pilot's already giving me that look. Just because you chose to go to school doesn't mean it applies to everyone, okay? Ow! Yeesh. Someone's nitpicky. Anyway, so research speed is going to slightly increase, but with the trainer activated, it's kind of redundant. Plus, we lose heat stamps. So, we go with family apprenticeship, and the number of active workers increases. So, it works. And stop giving me that look, dude. Alright, let's vote for it. Alright.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Okay, so we have 1,000, a little over 1,000 people. Okay. That's good. Now we need to increase our food. Which would be, I guess, all these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, short of about 80 some people. One, two, three, four.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's take the temperatures real quick. Let's see what our people found. In the cavern near the bay, we found a disturbing sight. Bodies in sturdy frostland gear, neatly laid side by side and left to freeze, with black oil markings over their closed eyes. A ghastly burial ritual? Oh, I mean, it sounds like it. A map we found suggests they were heading to an old machine somewhere in the desolate coast. A machine would require a source of fuel. We should investigate. The fishing village. A community of Frostlanders are eking out a pitiful living off moss and small fish. With no furnace, they survive by sleeping shoulder to shoulder under thick layers of fur. They would undoubtedly prefer to live in New London. Yeah, alright. Let's take them home. Now that the Frostlanders have departed, we can use the village to provide fish to New London. An outpost here increases our supply by 100 food until its 900,000 food is depleted. Resources will be sent to New London. All right. Okay. So okay, so let's go ahead and increase our prefabs. You know, now that I think about it, I feel like I'm just wasting some effort, so let's make that just 9,000. Okay, so there, there. There we go. I mean, to be fair, the whole point of having these trainers active was so that we could do things like this. So that we could, you know what it's like to be nigh all-powerful. Well, you get what I mean. And it looks like we've got a bit more people, so let's see. We need to increase the housing. Goods. Okay, so $400 workers. Well, let's see. Yeah, so... Alright.
Please dispatch gift boxes to the steward by post to avoid unnecessary queuing.
Wow, so this is already helping out a lot. The insulation, I mean. Let's see. Guard enforcers. The steward may deploy guards of well-trained, well-equipped guards to put down disruption and otherwise keep the peace. Oh, a bunch of people are all ready for it.
The proposed law has been approved. Attention, citizens. A new law is in effect.
Oh, I completely neglected any of these. Okay. Housing block. Subsidized housing block. Residential tower provides functional shelter with basic amenities to workers and their families supported by the city. Okay, so it comes at a decrease of 1 heat stamp a week, but it's at plus 20 housing. Residential tower designed to provide shelter to a large number of citizens in a limited amount of space. Maintenance duty. Everyone must share the burden of maintaining the city's machinery and infrastructure. Positive. Material demand is significantly decreased. Well, don't see the downside for that.
The Research Institute has proposed a new idea.
Let's see what else we have. Ooh, hospitals. Recovery hospitals. Hospital outfitted with maternity wards and rehabilitation facilities to ensure the patients recover fully before being released. Disease is slightly decreased. Population growth is slightly increased. Will regularly cure a significant number of sick absentees. Hospital. I mean, not seeing... Disease is slightly decreased. Yeah, the Faith Keepers seem to have it best. I mean, we're already short on people as it is.
Our research...
Keep the warmth. Steward, we have received multiple complaints from citizens that their districts have grown colder of late. Oh, okay. I don't understand. Okay, nice little surge of population. Yeah, it looks like the city grows. Steward, a new count has revealed significant growth in our population in recent weeks. Some attribute the rise to an influx of settlers from the Frostland, others to births outnumbering deaths. Whatever the cause, we have adjusted our calculations of the city's needs to reflect the new numbers. Ooh, dang. We gotta get some more houses going. And we've got the perfect place. Okay, so... when one door closes, the first crack. Steward, the Faith Keepers have begun their monthly processions, visiting each door in the city as a symbol of the Captain's presence alive in every home. However, a select group of Frostlanders refuse to leave their doors open. We aren't getting in their way, we just don't want strangers barging into our homes, one says. We are all one flock under his wing, urged the priest. How can we be united if one of us steps away? What should we do? Let's see, support, all doors open. We are all one people with nothing to hide. This subgroup of Frostlanders will oppose the decision. Stop the procession. This is an invasion of privacy and a waste of time. This is the question, isn't it? Honestly, I do feel that this too is an invasion of privacy, but at the same time, it's only a small faction or a small fraction of the Frostlanders. Ah. Oh, we have to do what's best for everyone. Okay, so... Crime increases with your population. More people means more troublemakers. Lack of goods also intensifies the problems, as impoverished people will commit acts of crime of desperation. Ugh. Wait, wasn't there... I know there was a... Oh well, let's see. Okay. Ah! Oh, there we go. Yeah, so there it is. Okay, so we need to have watchtowers. Back to the research center. Okay, so patrol watchtowers. Watchtowers designed to quarter a large number of guards and optimized to allow them to deploy quickly. Watchtower, the command post where guards are quartered to maintain order in the city. I mean, no matter how you look at it, the patrol watchtower's better.
The Research Institute has proposed a new idea.
Okay, so just for now, let's see. Good stockpile. Let's go ahead and bump that up just to drop the crime rate. Oh. Well, that's not good. Let's see. Faith Keepers support the Steward. Devoted relations. Steward, good news. Due to good relations with the Faith Keepers, they conduct sermons to soothe the populace and ease tension. They think it will help you solidify your rule. If you want their continued support, you should maintain their approval. As long as relations with the Faith Keepers are devoted, their performing sermons perk will remain active. Tension is decreased. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, that's diminishing. Let's see what other research there is. Prisons. Punitive prison. Prisons with built-in equipment to discipline criminals and re-educate them using corporal punishment. Oh, wow. Okay, so basically you go in the box and you get smacked around. Uh, let's see. Isolation prison. Prison where hardened criminals are locked up to serve their sentence. Crime decreased significantly. Unlocks the mobilized prison wardens district ability, which provides additional guard squads, but reduces the prison's effect on crime. Adds 500 capacity to detainees. Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing
The
to have.
Research
Let's be
Institute
realistic here.
is ready to present its latest breakthrough.
Yeah, that dropped the number pretty quickly.
Citizens, your delegates will soon vote on their latest proposal.
Let's see. Everybody do all maintenance. Everybody must share the burden of maintenance of maintaining the city's machinery and infrastructure. Okay. I mean, let's see. Vote for fun project. Well, this is the most straightforward way to do it. So, let's cast the vote.
Hear ye, hear ye. The
All
votes
right.
are in. The measure passes.
And now, let's keep our end of the bargain.
The delegates have reached a decision. A new law takes hold.
Okay, let's keep doing the research here. Dutiful youth. Young adults participate in volunteering activities under the supervision of elders who teach them moral values. Crime slightly decreases, percentage of active workers is increased. Well, let's see. Unlocks the youth volunteer duty city ability, which bolsters the city's workforce but decreases trust. I mean, it can't hurt.
Our researchers have developed a new idea and await
Treatment. Conservative treatment. Doctors must abide by by the traditional oath of first do no harm. To avoid errors, every procedure must first be approved by senior physicians. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Better engineered layouts and improved retrieval techniques let us stockpile more resources in the same structures. Oh, heck yeah!
Our researchers have developed a new idea and await their next task.
What's a rail hub? Node connecting districts through elevated railways to transport cargo and boost productivity. Ugh. What else we got? Dang. Seriously? Filtration towers. Structures that circulate the ambient air through natural moss that absorb and filter impurities. Squalor is significantly decreased. Structures that use high-powered mechanical fans to disperse foul air outside the city. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, the moss filtration towers are just a better option.
Citizens, our researchers have completed their latest project.
Alright, I think we'll call it that for this episode. Alright, see you guys next time.